Welcome, friends. It's Monday Mindset. And today I want to start a new series where I'll be reading from some of my very favorite mindset books. Today's is going to be The Wisdom of Florence, Scovel, Shinn. I'm going to be reading from page 187. And why I'm doing this series is because for so many years I've studied this book actually, and her stories and her affirmations, and I love it. I'm not going to say I'm just going to use her book for Monday Mindset. I'm going to kind of go with flow and intuition and inspiration, but I highly recommend this book. It's something I recommend reading through the entire way. And then after that, just keeping it close by on your nightstand or in your office. I have one in my home and at office. At my office, I've given it away for years. So those of us in online marketing, there's so many people posting every day on social media. And I find, whether it's my own inner voice and what I also hear from clients is like, well, like there's other people doing this. What about me? And what I love about this part of what I'm about to read to you is the author tells a story about, in this book, because it's written in the 1920s, she says a tramp or a hobo. That's the term she uses. And about a man. So I will share this with you, but there's a quote that says this. This is page 186 if you get the book, the version of it that looks like this. Taking an interest in your work, enjoying what you are doing, opens the secret door to success. Okay? She says, a number of years ago, I went to California to speak at the different centers by way of the Panama Canal. What a throwback. She used to take a ship. Pretty amazing, right? Think about nowadays, like adventurers back in the day, man, respect. And on the boat, I met a man named Jim Tully. For years, he had been a tramp. He called himself the king of the hobos. He was ambitious and picked up an education. He had a vivid imagination and commenced writing stories about his experiences. He dramatized tramp life. He enjoyed what he was doing and became a very successful author. I remember one book called Outside Looking In. It was made into a motion picture. He is now famous and prosperous and lives in Hollywood. What opened the secret door to success for Jim Tully? Dramatizing his life. Being interested in what he was doing, he made the most of being a tramp. On the boat, we all sat at the captain's table, which gave us a chance to talk. Mrs. Grace Stone was also a passenger on the boat. She had written The Bitter Tea of General Yen and was going to Hollywood to have it made into a moving picture. She had lived in China and was inspired to write a book. That is the secret of success, to make what you are doing interesting to other people. Be interested yourself, and others will find you interesting. A good disposition, a smile, often opens the secret door. The Chinese say, a man without a smiling face must not open a shop. So I love this so much. I really encourage you, online, there's a lot of people calling other people out and making marketing about even drama and causing an edge. I've really stayed away from that. One, because it actually causes an edge within myself. I do feel a bit triggered because I focus on what's going wrong instead of what's going right. And isn't it such a breath of fresh air, speaking of going into a tea shop or a coffee shop where somebody smiles at you, looks at you, and if you're a regular, remembers your name. And so I encourage you, this line says, being interested in what you're doing for your marketing, my friends. And I know this is mindset, but like, if you love what you're doing, like I'm sitting outside my office today. I actually have a chair that I like to drag outside and have my Bible and my journal and my books and my thoughts and my coffee, some alone time. I love that. So I share that with others, and I'm not overthinking, oh, I wonder if this will go viral. No, just be interested in what you're doing. And when you're interested in what you're doing, others will be too. And you'll naturally attract others who like the same things as you. I have a client right now and she loves yoga, but she's also a psychologist. And she had separated an Instagram profile from her professional, because a lot of people teach that, right? And I encouraged her, and she's doing it already and doing a great job, to just bring all of it together under one roof, because the parents who like love their kids and want to be better parents, because that's what she teaches on, is good parenting, may also love yoga like her. And even if they don't, they'll love that personal piece of her. We're all humans here. So just remember, share the parts of you love, whether you think it's weird or odd. Like, I love sitting in a lawn chair outside, and one of the guys walked out, my neighbor, and he saw me sitting here and it was starting to sprinkle. We've had so much rain in Texas. And I was like, yeah, just trying to get some sun. I had this little bit of a cover on me before it poured. And he just laughed at me and kept walking. But like, just be yourself and do the things that make you happy. And I'm telling you, when you smile at people and you're joy filled with people, you're the secret door to success, which is this chapter in the book. It will open up when you're just like creative and interesting. Think about these people going on a ship, and they're all creative, like adventurous people. Celebrate each other's differences, celebrate each other's adventures, and then adventurous people end up on the adventure together. This life is an adventure. This life is a journey. So this is my Monday mindset. Again, the book is called The Wisdom of Florence, Scovel, Shinn. I'll put the link in the first comment where you can grab it on Amazon. Highly recommend it. And each Monday I'll be sharing a post here live in our group for really more mindset. I teach a lot about marketing. I teach a lot about strategies, but this is some of my favorite work, if not my favorite work, because it brings me joy. It brings me peace. Walking with God, walking with flow, and whatever your faith is, I respect that. I'll share from my heart what mine is, and hopefully you can take something away from it just for your own life, your own joy, your own path. And God bless you guys. Have a beautiful week. I'd love your takeaways in the comments, and see you soon.